Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different, a little bit controversial, so hopefully no one gets offended, but I wanted to sit down and talk about 4 different categories of beauty that I really feel like it doesn't make any sense to go and buy at Sephora. I can understand with certain products, like a foundation, if there's a perfect formula for you or a perfect undertone, I can really understand splurging and spending the extra money on a high-end formula. However, with these 4 different types of products, I don't think it ever makes sense to spend the extra money at Sephora, and I think you should just go to the drugstore for these. Again, these are just my opinions, and I fully respect everyone's decision to spend their money where they want to, but hopefully this video can be entertaining and informative. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Product category number 1 is face wash. Like I said, I can buy into some high-end products. Maybe a really high-end serum that works really well for your skin that has a lot of actives in it. But a face wash, a facial cleanser, there's no need to spend a lot of money on a facial cleanser. Mainly because you are literally putting it on your face for maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and then you are rinsing it off of your face. So the total amount of time that that product has contact with your skin is maybe a few minutes maximum. It's not a product you're just gonna leave sitting on your skin. Now, do you wanna use dish soap on your face? No. You should use a high quality cleanser. And my top 2 recommendations for drugstore cleanser would be the Roche Posay Hydrating Cleanser or the Roche Posay cleanser for oily skin. They come in a white bottle and a blue bottle. The 2 best cleansers at the drugstore in my opinion, and they're kind of a mid-tier price range, around $15. I think those are the best of the best. And I also, side note, saw that CVS just made a dupe for the La Roche-Posay cleansers that are now sitting next to those cleansers on the CVS shelves. So we'll see if the store brand cleanser is just as good. And that way you can save even more money. Thought of someone spending like $50 or even more than that on a product that they are literally rubbing on their skin and then washing off of their skin within minutes just baffles me. No judgment, but it baffles me. Okay, product number 2 that I would never buy high-end is mascara. The level of quality of drugstore mascaras is top-notch. I, for my job, test a lot of different mascaras. I've got Thrive, I've got Hourglass, Too Faced, Tarte, you name it, I've tried it. And there just is not enough of a quality difference from drugstore mascaras to high-end mascaras to justify the 2-3x price point. Number 1. 2, the founder of Makeup Geek, her name is Marlene. I remember finding her on YouTube a while ago and I just thought she was amazing. I still do. She created a makeup brand called Makeup Geek and has therefore been in a lot of different manufacturing facilities. Has kind of seen the behind the scenes of the cosmetics industry. She made a TikTok that showed up on my For You page about this specific topic. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to put this in my video. I will link her video down below because this is where I got this information. But essentially the way she described how it works in these manufacturing facilities is, number 1, most mascaras are made at the same manufacturing facility. Number 2, these facilities have libraries of formulas that you can choose from. You can say, okay, I want to use this formula as it is, or you can pick a formula and say, okay, I want to add this, take this out, and change a few things. But there's a baseline formula that everyone starts with in this library of formulas. Now the price range of the formulas does vary. Certain ingredients cost a little bit more than other ingredients. That said, the price range variability is negligible. It's a few cents. So even if you are 10xing, which is very normal for the cosmetics industry, the cost to make the product, you are still nowhere near a $30, $40 price point, even if you choose the most expensive formula possible. It does not cost a lot of money to make a good mascara. So when you're paying closer to that $30, $40 price range, you are paying for that brand, for that packaging, which again, no judgment. If you are like, I love a beautiful mascara sitting on my vanity, I say more power to you. But if you're thinking you're getting a significantly better product because you're spending $40 on a mascara, that's just not the case. All right, product number 3 is a little bit of a twist on this because it's not that I would go buy it at the drugstore, it's that I wouldn't go buy it high-end. Comes to a retinoid that you want to use on your face, a vitamin A derivative. There are a ton of different retinols out there on the market that you can buy at the drugstore, you can buy high-end. But prescription strength is going to give you the best results possible. They're the most potent formula. Now I understand if you don't have insurance, if you don't have coverage to go to a dermatologist. However, if you do have any sort of decent health insurance, going to the dermatologist and getting a prescription for retinol is a lot more cost effective typically than going and buying a luxury one. There are retinols sold out there for like $85 up to $100 for these really, really expensive formulas when they are not going to perform as well as a prescription strength retinol. If I had to tell you 2 products to incorporate into your routine for the most clinically proven skincare benefits, it would be a retinoid and sunscreen. Those are the 2 products that have so much proof and data to show anti-aging benefit. The most powerful retinoids that you are going to get are prescription strength. The only exception to that is Differin gel, which you can find at the store, but I recommend still going to a dermatologist because they are going to work with your skin and decide which type is best for you and your skin goals and your skin needs. I feel like retinoids are so potent and powerful that you want to make sure that you're using the right one for your skin. Now, when you hear the word retinol, which a lot of us think retinol and retinoid are the same thing, you think you're getting this skincare holy grail product when it's actually not the same thing as these prescription strength ones. Retinols are still an effective skincare ingredient, but they are not nearly as effective as the prescription strength ones, and they're different on a molecular level. So according to this article, which I will link down below, the big difference between retinol and retinoids, specifically prescription retinoids, is strength. Retinols contain a lower concentration of the active retinoic acid ingredient. Prescription strength retinols have a much higher concentration of the active ingredient. In over-the-counter retinol products, retinol is often combined with a lot of other ingredients and meant to hydrate and brighten the skin. Although these products are gentler on the skin than the prescription retinoids, they may contain just teeny tiny amounts of the active ingredient. All of that to say that I think there's a lot of confusion around retinols versus retinoids, and when you see a luxury skincare brand promoting a moisturizer or a serum with retinol in it, you think, oh, that must be the best of the best. Those products can still be great, they can still work great. However, I personally think that prescription strength retinoids are the biggest bang for your buck. And the final product that I think you should always be buying at the drugstore is lip gloss. Again, sort of like the cleanser, lip gloss isn't the most long-lasting product. Unlike foundation, it's not something that's gonna sit on your lips for the entire day. Typically, it fades after a few hours, number one. Number two, I did a deep dive on a lot of different popular high-end lip glosses and compared them to a lot of my favorite low-end or drugstore lip glosses. And on an ingredient level, the difference just really isn't there. The Fenty lip gloss, which is a beloved lip gloss, has some key ingredients. It has antioxidants, a 3-amino complex, lactic acid, and vitamin C. Now let's compare that to the Milani, my favorite, the Milani Keep It Full. That one also has antioxidants. It also has the 3-amino acid peptide blend. It also has lactic acid, but instead of vitamin C, it has hyaluronic acid. When we're comparing the benefits of the 2 products, it's very, very similar, if not completely on par. Now looking at the NYX This Is Juice Gloss, quite different from Fenty, but still just as many skincare benefits. It's got grapeseed oil, avocado oil, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin D, squalene, and antioxidants. Even added skincare benefits, even like the packaging. I feel like Milani and Fenty are very comparable in how quality the packaging is. I feel like lip gloss is just not somewhere to splurge. The only reasons that I would understand a splurge in this category would be a color. I think Fenty does come out with some really unique colors and shades. So if there's a specific shade that you're looking for, I feel like that's a reason to splurge. Obviously, if you just love Rihanna or you just love the Fenty brand, I understand that as well. Or if you just love the packaging. But when we're looking at this at the formula level, there's really not a need to splurge in this category either. But those are the 4 categories. Let me know if you want to see a part 2 to this. I can continue my research and kind of see if there's any other categories that really stick out to me. These 4 were just bam, 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 bam. Totally stuck out to me, but I'm sure there are more. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see a part 2, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.